What if Goldberg had one last run in WWE? Oops. I don't know why the internet's off, but it's okay. Alright. It's not gonna let us in, is it? Guys, I might have to end the stream. This thing sucks. For a 2K fixture game. Finally. Should not take that long. But, all that aside, it's time for the Raw after Money in the Bank. Jey Uso is Money in the Bank. With Jey Uso being Money in the Bank, it spikes a lot. Dang it, dude. So it's time for the Raw after Money in the Bank, and the people hear a music they haven't heard in a while.
And here he comes.
People are wondering. The tattoo gives it away. The tattoo gives it way away. And they say, no way. Is Goldberg back? But Goldberg has this mask on and this bandana. And we're all wondering, what's he up to? But he's here. And the crowd pops. But everyone's wondering, why does he have a mask on and a bandana? Well, with that police escort, I think it should be pretty obvious why Goldberg's wearing it. Goldberg grabs a mic and says, well, you see, it's because Finn Balor's music cuts him off. And he says, what does this Irish fool want? And I don't mean that in like that rude of a way, but you want to know something, Finn? Finn's all dressed up and he said, look, I have a match with Dragon Lee after this, and Rey Mysterio, and Dom's my tag team partner. I don't have time. I don't have that much time. Goldberg, you're back, and we all want to know, why'd you have that mask on? He says, because I had to. I had to try to hide my identity walking in here, and it didn't work. Still had to get my police escort, all that had to happen, but looks like I'm back. And it's great to be back here in WWE, and it's great to be back here on Raw. And Balor says, alright, let's just cut to the chase. Do you want to join Judgment Day or not? Because we have a lot.
Is there anybody there?
And we need you in Judgment Day. Just imagine it. Imagine Goldberg in Judgment Day. And Goldberg leaves the ring and he says, no, this is some kind of setup, isn't it? Boys gonna come out here, they jump me if or when I say no, because I'm saying no. It's just a big old trap. We all know how it goes. No, I'm not gonna take it. And Balor says, no, it's not a trap. Bill, what are you talking about? He says, doesn't matter. I have a chair, and I'm ready for your boys to come out. He says, well, now the boys are gonna... And he throws the chair at Balor. He says, I've had enough of hearing all this crap. I've had enough. I came back for one thing, and one of your boys have it. And he knocks down Balor. And we are gonna get a brutal beatdown. And Goldberg says, I came back for blood. Wait, no, I didn't. Got you all. I came back for revenge. I came back for the World Heavyweight Championship. And I want you to know something. You listen to me now, Finn Balor. Goldberg's back. And Goldberg came back just in time. And he still steps in the ring. But Balor picks up a chair. And Balor goes to hit Goldberg, but Goldberg nails him with a super kick and says, I couldn't hide my identity, but I'm going to make sure I get my opportunity to stand on top. Goldberg must be number one. Finally, a ref comes out to stop it, and Goldberg says, the heck you doing here? I have no business with you. Balor gets up, but as Goldberg turns around, he punches Balor. And then he nails Balor with throwing him to the ground onto the chair. He says, I'm done. I'm done with the shenanigans. I'm done with being jumped. I had to wear a mask and a bandana to hide my identity. Didn't work. Tap 2 gave it away. Police escort out here because they knew what I was coming out here to do. I'm fighting Damien. Whether you like it or not, Damien is my target. And I'll see you very, very soon. That leaves the crowd wondering, is Damien going to answer the call? Is Damien going to answer the call? Is Damien actually going to give Goldberg a World Heavyweight title shot? Is Damien going to do this for real? Well, looks like someone, or all of us, are going to get our answers possibly, because that week on SmackDown, it is really going to have to go down. Goldberg says, that was Raw I tried to hide my identity on. SmackDown, gonna be very easy to hide my identity, trust me. But is it really gonna be that easy? Is it really gonna be that easy? He says, look, I've got the word Damien's gonna show up to SmackDown tonight and have a word with me because he doesn't want to wait till next Monday. Damien wants to do this thing soon, so I'm going to sneak into SmackDown once again and do this the right way.
Are you guys ready?
The crowd's popping. Goldberg has a mic and says, Damien, when you want to do this, you want to do this tonight, you want to do this Monday, do you want to win? He says, first of all, big boy, before we jump to conclusions, before we jump to anything, get yourself a contract, buddy. Get yourself a contract somewhere. Don't be a lost cause walking around wherever you want. I'm the World Heavyweight Champion, El Campeon, Damian Priest. Like it or not, I'm World Heavyweight Champ. He says, yeah, I don't like it. But like it or not, I'm coming for your title. So I don't care what it is. I don't care when I have it. But I know I'm not going to get my opportunity at SummerSlam. So when you going to plan on doing this, Damien? Damien says, we'll talk about it Monday. Goldberg says, I came out here to talk about it now. When am I getting my World Heavyweight title shot? And he says, what have you done to deserve the World Heavyweight title shot? What have you done? Damien just flat out leaves and says, no, you're not worth my time. What have you done? You haven't done anything. Get yourself a contract. Prove you deserve an opportunity. Come back and talk to me then. And Goldberg says, yep, paper champion. Drew McIntyre was right. And Damien stops and turns around and says, you think you're going to get me to snap that easily? Well, I'm not going to snap that easily. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to come back in this ring. I'm going to show you why I'm not a paper champion. I'm going to tell you everything. What have you done, Goldberg? Goldberg says, first of all, kid, I don't know what you're talking about. You say I don't deserve my shot because I am going to prove to you tonight. And the crowd pops and he says, Goldberg's return match. Goldberg fights whoever thinks they want a shot at it, whoever thinks they deserve a shot, and he says, bet, you have yourself a deal. And when you lose, I'll give Tommaso Ciampa his opportunity. Goldberg says, Ciampa, that's not. And Damian clocks him with the right hand and says, come on, you gonna get back up? And Damian misses, but Goldberg doesn't miss the clothesline. He says, yeah, I got back up just fine. Question is, are you? And he nails him with a super kick. Goldberg gets back up, and he gets nailed with another super kick. And Damian says, I could go all day, brother. Nails him with another one and says, Tommaso Ciampa's gonna get that old Goldberg that no one likes, no one wants, and dang sure no one's ever gonna lose to. And he says, you're on. When I beat Ciampa tonight, you're gonna be full of regret. Goldberg's return match is on SmackDown tonight, and the crowd can't believe it. They're actually gonna get to see Goldberg in the ring. But how many more times are we gonna get to see Goldberg in the ring? That's the question everyone wants answered. How many more times are we gonna get to see Goldberg actually wrestle? Well, the answer is quite simple. It's slim to none. Because if he loses to Tommaso Ciampa tonight, what is gonna happen? Whoever wins will get a World Heavyweight title shot on Monday night. And the police escort is ready and they say, come on, it's time for your match, Goldberg, let's go. We don't got all day. And Goldberg, they actually see him in uniform and everything. And Goldberg's talking to the police officers and says, who you got winning tonight? Because it's not a very hard option when you only got a couple people that are worthy of beating Goldberg. And that person and those people are the people that have beat me in the past. This is the present now. So let's go. Goldberg says, I'm fired up, let's go. And got all day. And Ciampa comes out. The crowd is still on cloud nine. They can't believe it. Ciampa versus Goldberg. Goldberg staring at Ciampa and says, it's about to go down, son. And he runs at Ciampa and knocks him down. He runs off the ropes. Or doesn't. Acts like he is. Then he hits the ropes, clothesline, goes middle rope and says, Bill Goldberg is so back, knocks him down. Goldberg is here, knocks Ciampa down again. Says, is that all you got, Ciampa? Is that all you can take? And he jumps off at Ciampa, but Ciampa dodges and hits him in the gut and says, do you really want to test me? Old man. Looks at the he looks after he hits Goldberg with another knee that sends him to the ground and says, hey Johnny Gargano, DIY is about to have the World Heavyweight Championship in their name this Monday. And as he runs at Goldberg, Goldberg nails him with the clothesline. Ciampa rolls out of the ring and Goldberg says, aw, scared? Let me just get a quick warm-up in. Ciampa says, I'm not taking that level of disrespect. And he just keeps kneeing in, similar to the super kicks of Damian Priest. But Goldberg just doesn't care. And he's knocking Ciampa down. I came back for the World Heavyweight Championship. Not you! And knocks him down again. And he's just gonna keep beating on Ciampa. Ciampa gets up but gets nailed with a clothesline again. Ciampa hurries up and gets up though, and nails Goldberg to the ground. And as Ciampa is celebrating, he gets rolled up. 2 count, but he kicks out. Goldberg almost won off the roll-up, and then knocks down Ciampa. Bang! Bang!
use that to get the upper hand.
And how is Goldberg not ready? He screams! And he gets in the corner, and he runs at him, knocks him down, and he's ready to end this. He gets in the corner and says, "Get up. Get up." And as he does, he grabs him, picks up Ciampa, and nails him, and says, "Jackhammered." 1, 2, 3. Goldberg earns his shot for this Monday.
Here is your winner, Goldberg.
Goldberg
No one likes to lose, but
says, I'm not done yet. I'm not done with you, Ciampa. Talking all that smack on social media about my return on Monday. No. I'm not gonna take that with disrespect. Knocks down Ciampa, grabs steel steps and says, "This is the Goldberg y'all are getting to witness. The Goldberg is gonna win the World Heavyweight Championship." And it comes time for Raw. Could Damian Priest lose his title tonight on Raw? Will Damian Priest lose his title tonight on Raw? World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Damian's warming up and he says, "The only thing that's gonna cost me the championship tonight if I lose is Goldberg cheating." Which wouldn't surprise me. And once again, Adam Pearce says, I don't trust Goldberg enough. No. And they knock on the door. The police are knocking on the door, but Goldberg comes through the crowd and says, Goldberg goes through the crowd and he's yelling on his top of his lungs, "Yeah, I'm not gonna get locked up in a room like a little child. I'm gonna come out the crowd on my own." Didn't cause any problems, did I?
Big fight feel, big fight atmosphere.
This is a big fight feel.
Championship on the line here tonight.
And then Damian nails him with super kicks and says, "This is how we're starting it off, Goldberg. Oldie, you gonna keep doing this?" Misses wildly, hits Priest down and says, "I'm gonna do this till you learn, son." Knocks him down again, beating on Priest. Runs at Priest and knocks him down. Priest gets back up, super kicks Goldberg. A rope step to the outside hits Goldberg and says, "Come on, man. This is what you wanted, right? Act like you want it."
He returns to the ring. It's been a wild year, but it's...
He does another rope step, but misses this time, and Goldberg says, "Wow.
Finding nobody home. And this match will head back to the ring.
It's crazy." But Damian says, "What's crazy? It's me about to kick your teeth down your throat. Get up." I don't know why Balor even came out here in the first place. I didn't ask him. I did not tell him to come out here and ask you last week if you wanted to join Judgment Day. I could care less about you." And Goldberg seems helpless.
I'd say Priest's current weakness is his unchecked aggression. While it has led him to
And he keeps super kicking him and says, "Drew McIntyre learned the hard way. You know that?" And he keeps nailing Goldberg. clotheslines him to the outside and says, "You can't take the pressure, can you? I'm gonna retire you again tonight." And that fires Goldberg up to get in the ring and just start nailing down Priest. To the point where Goldberg says, "Big boy going up top," jumps off the top and hits Priest on the outside. He's screaming, "Priest, are you ready for the heat I'm about to bring? Come over here." And Priest says, "Say less. You're done, old boy."
What is this superstar thinking? They're thinking about the end, finishing this thing off by any means.
Who's gonna be the one? But Goldberg hits him. And Goldberg says, picks Priest up and drops him through the table. He dropped him through the table. And he grabs Damien, throws him into the, whatever you want to call that. Gets in the ring, gets right back out and says, "Stop counting, ref."
Hope he's got a plan. He gets back into the ring.
And Damien is slow to getting in the ring. And then punches Goldberg. Sends Goldberg to the ground, but Goldberg gets up and clotheslines Priest. And gets to the middle rope and says, "This is the end of a reign." But he misses. And Damien Priest nails a super kick. You can't take the pressure, old boy.
Super kick finds the mark. The challenger not looking good right now.
But not to mention, Goldberg knocks him down. But Priest has Balor come out here. Says, "What the heck? What's this bullcrap now, huh?"
Where are they?
And Damien comes up. And Damien hits him, grabs him, nails the choke slam and says, "The end of a reign? More like the end of a career and opportunity. 2 and 3, Damien Priest retains." And still the World Heavyweight Champion. And Goldberg gets backstage and he says, "You know what? Balor wants to cost me. That's fine. Balor, you want to try and cost me? That's okay. I'll see you in a no DQ match at SummerSlam. And when I beat you in that no DQ, I don't think anyone's going to have an opportunity because Damien Priest won't have a choice. Besides, give me the opportunity of a lifetime. No DQ, no disqualifications. I'll see you in Cleveland." But this time, Goldberg's warming up in the room, and the police knock and say, "It's Cleveland. We just gotta make sure everyone stays safe here, no harm." He yanks the door open and says, "I'm tired of this crap, but let's go." Everyone loves that Goldberg's back. Because who wouldn't? Finn Balor makes his entrance. And to say this one's personal is a huge understatement. I mean, huge understatement. Goldberg gotta do what he's gotta do. And he gets out of the ring immediately. Says, "Alright, look what weapon I brought to Cleveland." And it's a barbed wire bat. Finn Balor finally runs at him and drop kicks him to the bad knees. And he's got a hold of him, and you can hear Balor say, Look what toy I brought to Cleveland. My legs. But he gets up and reverses it, and it hits, and Balor hits hard and says, "My toy." And it's time to play with it. And he's beating Balor down, and beating Balor down bad. Chat, if you want to say something, you can. Anyway, back to it. And Goldberg is hitting him. Balor finally says, "That's enough." And he says, "I'll let you know when I say it's enough." Enough is not just hitting you a couple times, Balor. You need to learn a few things about Goldberg before you get in the ring with him, bucko. And Balor's arm is on the back. And Goldberg is going to try to break his arm. Bang! Balor's screaming in pain.
Finn is being worked on heavily. Strikes with a kick. Oh man, he has.
And then Goldberg screaming. Finn Balor is helpless, but he rolls out of the ring and says, "No, no, 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 no. We're not doing it this way. We're not doing it the way you think this should go. No, no, no. We're going to do it Finn Balor's way. Alright? We're going to do this Judgment Day's way. It's time for you to learn a thing or two about what I do in these situations." And Goldberg says, "What?" And he stares at Goldberg and says, "Well, maybe let's do things Balor's way, yeah?" Yeah, that seems about right. And Balor says, "Oh look, a door. So fitting. Time for you to learn what my game is for this." Goldberg says, "Game? Oh, I'm just getting started." And he knocks Balor down, but no! No, he doesn't.
Brought down with a snapmare.
Guys, I don't have any control. It's not letting me do anything.
Taken down by the neck.
Oh, it's not letting me do it. And he's throwing him down. Guys, just pretend, please, that it's the same stuff's going on. Because, oh my gosh! 2K, fix your game!
This is the kind of environment these
Goldberg
need to be in to
is
work
getting
out their
beat.
issues. No holds barred meets no limit.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working at all.
This is how they can fully express the contempt and animosity they have for one another. And Balor stringing together some good offense. Finn's proving hard to deal with, and he isn't looking helpless anymore. Yeah, he's able to stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command? Snapmare could set
Looks like I'm just gonna have to fight the NPC then. And Goldberg's beating down Balor. And he runs at Balor with a clothesline. And he says, "Balor, I'm gonna end your career. You wanted to clear the tables, and then you put them back on like it's nothing. No, 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 no. This match is going on way too long for me not to jackhammer you right through these tables. Let's go. Let's go." Oh, control again. Too long. Goldberg, I don't think you understand. Right to the knees.
Hard to remain on your feet after that.
Come on, let's go, Balor. Goldberg suplexes him off, and Goldberg says, "My back." Never gets old though. Balor says, "You get old." Says, "Let me know if these steel steps taste good then." And nails him. And he face plants into the steps. Goldberg, this whole match, has been just wanting to use these weapons to his advantage. And it's a smart idea. And he grabs this barbed wire bat again. And he's going ham. says, "Here, Balor, let me throw some Priest at you. The Damian Priest, get it? Your boy's trash." He's stomping on Goldberg. Hits Goldberg down. I'm missing it. Hits Finn Balor down. Oh no, but Balor's had enough. Balor has heard he's had everything done. Then he suicide dives to Goldberg. But Goldberg says, "You're gonna need a lot more than that, bucko. Take me down." Chucking him at Balor. He picks up the steel steps again that he hit Tommaso Ciampa with. And he hits Balor, and he's waiting, and he runs at Balor and hits him right in the face. He screams, and Goldberg says, "Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, even Corey Graves, I'm sorry I have to do this. Say goodbye to your announce table." And he grabs his throat, and he picks up Balor and says, "You want to call me chicken for not wanting to get on these tables? Come on. Come on, Spanish announce table time. Come on. Come on, I'm not just going to leave the Spanish announce table all alone. Come on, Balor. You gotta be better than that." And Balor does a kick up and says, "Better than that." Punches him. Hits Goldberg again, but Goldberg grabs him by the throat and says, "Let's go." Twice. In a row. Slams him through that table too. Goldberg has put him through both tables. And he's celebrating. It says, "Priest, your boys are nothing. Your boy is nothing. You're gonna give me my shot. You're gonna give me my opportunity." And Balor gets back in the ring, and he gets nailed with a clothesline. "I'm gonna end Balor's career until you come out here and you throw that towel." And Balor says, "I'm just gonna beat you down." And he's stomping, and he's kicking, and he says, "Goldberg, I'll let you get the upper hand for a minute. You're not gonna get greedy now, are you?" And Goldberg's down. And he looks at the ref and says, "When I tell you to do something, you're gonna do it here in a minute. Get ready to pin fast so you can get this old boy's misery over." Hits a 1916, and Balor goes top rope. And he nails a Kuda. And he pins Goldberg. 1, 2, but he kicks out at 2.9. And Balor is furious. Balor gets in the corner, and he's ready for a sling blade. But no, Goldberg runs at him, knocks him into the corner, and he's hit, drop kicking him. And Goldberg's hanging onto his ribs, and he can't, and he gets out of the ring. Smart move. Goldberg can't withstand the pain too much longer, but Balor's hitting suicide dives and everything. Balor is insane. He's gone mad over this whole situation. Balor grabs a light tube, smacks it over Goldberg's head. He gets back in the ring and says, "Come on, Goldberg. Come on, buddy. Let's go. You want to do this, old boy. You want to be old as crap and show back to my business? Not gonna happen." And he hits him. Goldberg gets hit with a clothesline. He says, "Just what I thought. Biggest disappointment returns." And that makes Goldberg fired up. That gets Goldberg to the top rope. That gets Goldberg to jump off and hit him and says, "You can make a man slam you through both tables. You can make him drive himself crazy. You can make a man go absolutely insane. But when you make Goldberg go rabid. That's the mistake you don't want to make. And Balor is struggling. And Goldberg's in the corner. Balor can't even get up. And as soon as he does, he leaves the ring. And he grabs steel steps. And he puts them and slides him in the ring. But Goldberg gets to him first. And Goldberg sets him down. Balor gets in the ring. And Goldberg lifts him up and slams him down, and Balor's head hits the steel steps. And Goldberg, after this long match, pins Finn Balor and picks up the win at SummerSlam.
Here is your winner, Goldberg.
And Priest is backstage furious. And it's time for Raw, and after retaining against Gunther, this is personal. He retains against Gunther and says, my reign just gonna keep going, isn't it? I can see it going for longer than this. No one can take me down. No one is ever gonna be able to take me down. No one is ever gonna be able to take this title from me. No one is ever gonna be able to be on the level that El Campeon Damian Priest is on. And Goldberg doesn't need the police escort. They don't make him take the police escort this time.
Yeah,
but Damian comes out because they had a deal. They had not really a promise. Goldberg grabs the mic and says, you gonna give me the shot now? You gonna give me the shot now? You gonna give me the shot now? Damian says, quit acting like a little kid. Calm down. So I'm gonna act like a little kid. I had fun beating your boy. And when he kept slamming me down, then I got to get a restart, throw everything out of the ring and go get more stuff, put him through both tables and hit a jackhammer to win the match. Oh my gosh, how is that not funny? Look, I don't want a shot tonight. I don't want a shot then. And Damian says, yeah, you know what? You could pick when you want your shot. When do you want your title shot, man?
You're probably asleep.
He said, yeah, I'd like to have my title shot at Bash in Berlin.
Anything can happen in WWE, but
Says,
usually that means something happens at all.
Glad we have the talk. Damian throws a punch and a kick, and it hits Goldberg. And Goldberg says, alright. You want to go trade for trade? I'm going to just beat you up now. And he runs off the ropes and nails Priest to the outside. I'll see you in Berlin for the greatest bash of all time. And it's going to happen. And we can see Goldberg get off of his flight. And they're in Berlin, and we can see Damian holding the championship going in to the arena, and he says, about to retain again, about to make easy work of this old guy. And then it cuts to later on when Goldberg arrives, and Goldberg says, I'm about to make the easiest work of my career. And I'm not rivals with Balor, really. I'm just rivals with Judgment Day. So if Balor wants to get in this match, that's fine. You thought. It's not fine if he does. But that won't make us rivals. That won't make me want to go on and fight him. That just makes me more eager. Tonight, it's a fair fight. Since I also beat him, Judgment Day is barred from ringside. Judgment Day being barred from ringside is great. Damian says, yes, Judgment Day will be barred from ringside.
The following contest is scheduled
It's time for the main event of Bash in Berlin, and it's their fight. And guess what? Goldberg doesn't need the police escort. But Damian comes out. And Goldberg is ready. Not too ready. I mean, he's ready, but not like too ready, like just beat down. But he's ready to get some revenge on Priest. He gets his rematch. And this is where everyone thinks, everyone's bet is on Goldberg. Everyone thinks Goldberg's going to win. But we're going to have to see who's going to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Will it be Goldberg? Will it be Damian Priest? Will Damian retain? Will Goldberg win a title tonight? Who knows? It's all about to go down. Normal rules, plain old fight. Bash in Berlin.
In very short order, this has become a highly coveted title here in WWE. Every guy wants to get their hands on it and take their turn as heavyweight champ. It's about proving you're one of the best in this
moment
business today.
Of a lifetime. People are going to talk about forever. Priest says, yep. Let's get on with it. And they're circling. He says they're going to talk about me winning forever. And Goldberg wastes no time getting to the top rope and jumping off to hit Priest. Goldberg wastes no time running in circles, making Priest don't even know until he super kicks him. And then Goldberg goes up top, getting a little too fired up and a little too high because Damian makes him miss and nails him with a super kick. Who do you think you are? Kicks him again. I'm El Campeon, Damian Priest, the World Heavyweight Champion. And he's absolutely tearing Goldberg apart. And to say this is personal, what an understatement, dog. What an understatement. He's kicking Goldberg left and right. He's knocking him silly. And he is kicking him all over the place. Goldberg, let's go, boy. Kicks him. Goldberg can't seem to get up until he finally does, and he hits Priest. He's hitting Priest and hitting Priest and hitting Priest, and he's finally Priest reverses. Goldberg's eyes got big, and he got nailed with another right hand. Says, way too familiar for you, isn't it? Bang! That right hand. Whew. I'll get you with it here soon. More than once. But he just keeps kicking him. It's super kick after super kick. It's super kick after super kick. Goldberg says, this company, I'm going to win this title. The World Heavyweight Championship. And Damian says, come on. Make this
some form of offense here.
Way too easy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Make this a fight. I thought you were the professional here.
WWE careers started on SmackDown.
But it's not seeming like that. Until Priest picks him up and says, you're done. Slams Goldberg down. And he goes to pin Goldberg. 1, 2. Goldberg kicks out at 2. You can tell Goldberg's getting more tired and tired. But that just helps Priest. Because Priest gets in the corner yelling at him to get up. But he screams and says, let's go. Let's make this a party, huh? Let's make it. The bigot, and Priest grabs him by the throat and says, shut up. Slams him down and says, I'm not done with you, old man. Not done with you now. Now I am. 1, 2. Just a 1, 2. Goldberg says, come on. Come on. And Priest kicks him. Priest is beating on Goldberg now. What do you want? Why are you doing this? Just stay down for your health, old man. It's the perfect opportunity for you to just end your career by losing to me here in Berlin tonight. off the ropes. Damien steps, rope step. Damien says, why don't you get it, Goldberg? Why don't you get it? I'm better than you right now. I'm gonna... And he gets nailed with a clothesline, but the ref is down too. The ref got in the mix of it. And Goldberg goes outside, and Goldberg grabs a chair. But no, it's a kendo stick. And he hits the ref. He knocks Charles Robinson down, but he's beating on Priest with a kendo stick. And drops it. Says, that's just a little payback from Balor. And he says, good, because that didn't hurt anyway. Super kicks Goldberg. But the ref calls it a DQ.
Oh, but they got caught. Of course.
Goldberg says, what? DQ. The ref saw him hit Damien. Damien says, backstage, on the next Raw, he says, I'll give you one more shot just because I think it'll be funny, because I want to be the one to end your career. Plus, I didn't even get to beat you. I mean, I did. That was your fault. This time, we're going to do it in a ladder match. Goldberg says, nah, I'm not expecting another title opportunity, but I'm expecting another title opportunity. Damien says, perfect. I think you forget that I'm begging you to answer this match. I want to beat the crap out of you. And he says, yeah, you don't have to beg me. I'm absolutely gonna destroy you. You've only beat me once. He saw me hit you with a kendo. And Damien tells that Charles Robinson backstage. He says, Charles, as Goldberg's making his police escort entrance, he says, Charles, I just want you to know that he was just getting revenge on me. He says, I know, but it's my job. Goldberg, everyone. If you look at the betting, it's Goldberg 83, and it's Damien with 17. Everyone expects Goldberg to win. The crowd, Goldberg. We're hearing Survivor Series as well as you can hear. There's a Goldberg. And the World Heavyweight Championship is above him, and he says, Priest, I can beat you. I know how to climb a ladder pretty well. So do you.
The World Heavyweight Championship will be decided in this one tonight. A title that harkens back to a lot of WWE history, but don't dare for a second believe this
you gave me the easiest opportunity.
Especially for the future.
He's beating down Priest.
For one of these men.
Says, no DQ either. I can use that kendo stick. I just figure you were used to it with Bad Bunny from last year.
Free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about.
And he grabs a ladder and he throws it in the ring and says, let's get the party started early, shall we? And Goldberg sets up the ladder. And he nails Priest with a clothesline that really knocks Priest down. Goldberg climbs the ladder. But so does Priest. Priest climbs the ladder. And he punches Goldberg. And they're trading blows on the top because he punches Priest. Priest punches Goldberg. But Priest gets the upper hand and knocks Goldberg off. And he reaches for the title.
You never know. This could be it. Cole, I will be shocked if this doesn't end in a crash back down to the mat. Me too.
But as Priest is trying to grab his title, Goldberg's nailing him with punches. He knocks him off. And Goldberg goes to reach. And Goldberg is starting to unclip it. Goldberg is really starting to unclip the title. But he cancels trying to grab it. because Priest punches him, and he's wanting this opportunity. But before you know it, Priest grabs him by the throat and throws him off. And Priest jumps off with the huge scissors kick. And he is going to grab the table. The crowd chanting, "This is awesome."
He's heading back to the ring.
Goldberg's third opportunity.
The adrenaline is
Scream.
pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
With Priest setting the table. With Priest setting the table up.
Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
I don't want to know.
He says, "Now when you try to get me, you're gonna have to go through the table." He says, "Too easy, Priest. Let's ignite this sucker." And he ignites it. Who's gonna go through the flaming table?
Here we go.
Does Goldberg
I think this is it.
throws him onto the flaming table? Oh my gosh! I've never heard a bigger pop! And Goldberg trying to grab the title. He's desperate. He's trying to grab the title. But Priest,
Just wrecking your opponent with all the toys at your disposal. If you can
whoops.
incapacitate them with a
Priest
table, ladder, or
pushes
chair,
the
even
ladder.
better, all of the above, you can
And he
see
picks
it's
up Goldberg and
finish line.
slams him
Aggressive
down.
move. Go for it now, but I think I like it.
It's not gonna work out.
And he grabs Goldberg
Scooped
and
up.
slams it onto
Stone
his
slam.
foot on the
And
ladder.
that was
The
a
bad
true
foot of
display of
Goldberg.
punishment.
Priest is scary when he gets in a zone like this.
Priest is in the zone, and Priest is locked in. But so is Goldberg, because Goldberg runs around to the table. It's too easy. Priest picks it up. And he does.
Crucifix.
Bang! Slam him
No getting
down.
up from that.
And Priest
Taking this one back to the ring now.
goes to get the ladder, and Priest, why is it glitching again? I'm not even controlling him.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Goldberg runs in and hits Priest with a blow
And it
of
looked
the
like one of those
line.
rare openings Priest
Priest
gives his
gets out,
opponents
and
was
Priest runs at
capitalized
him
on there.
and nails Goldberg, but he goes to pick up the ladder. And he does. And he hits Goldberg in the face with it. Sets the ladder up.
Set up nicely.
Right in the center of the ring, Michael.
He's back into the ring.
No, it's not. It's not enough. And he smashes it on Goldberg's face again. Is this trilogy
Moving the ladder into
just
place
going
now.
at it?
Yeah, but in place for
It's
what,
iconic,
Michael?
brother.
He's heading for higher ground.
Making the
Goldberg
play.
says, "What's iconic? It's what's about to go down."
Heading up the ladder. Working his way up the ladder now.
Priest grabs him.
This is a critical moment.
The fight continues
But-
right above the ring.
And Goldberg reverses. And he reverses it. And Priest looks at him and says, "Beginning and the end, brother."
Smash on the ladder.
But that-
Looks like he's got him
That's
where he
the
wants
hard
Yeah,
part.
but this will not end well, I promise
And
you.
Goldberg says, "I'm gonna give you one last opportunity."
it. Working his way up the ladder now.
This is a critical moment.
And Priest
This
says,
fight has absolutely
"Just
no
so you know,
boundaries, gentlemen.
No
this
boundaries
is
and no
your
limits.
limits." But Goldberg punches in.
Shattering. He's fighting to stay alive here, guys.
Scratching and clawing.
Priest just doesn't care.
Battling high above
about anything that's going down. But neither does Goldberg, because Goldberg is just sitting there. And Priest says, you know what?
He's not giving up yet. He should.
Why don't I kick you right off
You
here?
can feel the impact of his body hitting the mat from there. I am not sure what the game plan is here, guys, but I don't like...
He jumps off and
Straight from the heavens, connecting in a major
Priest
way.
is fired up. Crowd, this is awesome. This is easily their best match yet. Priest isn't even going for the title yet. He says, it's a plus to retain, but what I'm going for is ending your career. Goldberg says, personal. You get it. You're a young kid. It's gonna be personal. Sets the table back up, but he gets grabbed by the throat, and he gets bang! Choke slam. He says, you know what, Goldberg? It's really not a pleasure to be in the ring with you. He's burying him with all of it. And then finally, Priest picks him up, slams Goldberg through the table, jumps off, lands this big crossbody splash. The Priest says, beginning of the end is what a lot of people say, huh? Well, what I say is the beginning of me retaining. The Priest even tries to go for the reach, but Goldberg tips the ladder over. Says, it's not over until I say it's over. And he hits Priest down. And he's hitting Priest. And he's kicking Priest. And he's stopping and kicking Priest. But Priest moves. But Goldberg gets back up with all the adrenaline and says, I did not make this return. I did not come out of retirement just to lose to you. This is personal. Do you know what's not? You know what's not personal? You saying you want to end my career? Go ahead. Try to end it now. Oh my gosh! And Goldberg picks it up! Jackhammer! Priest gets right back up though! And snails over the top rope. It says, one jackhammer. Oh boy, what's that gonna do from an elderly man? Sets up the ladder. Priest reaches for it. But you know Goldberg's not gonna go down like that, so he tips the ladder. He's letting Priest hang for his life. Till he finally says, what goes up must come down. But it lands on Goldberg. Priest says, you don't understand anything. And there's a lot of chit-chat going on in the match. But it's not enough. Priest hits his back off the ladder hard. Goldberg is not going down without this fight. Priest pushes the ladder down. They're all falling down. But it's that time when Priest looks at the commentators and said, it's time to end everyone's favorite idiot. This match has been really, really bland. But it's because Priest says, I'm just getting it started. Bash in Berlin, almost like things didn't get kicked off the right way, huh? Smashes him, and he's smashing him, and he's smashing Goldberg, and he's smashing Goldberg, and he's smashing Goldberg. He throws a chair at Goldberg. Goldberg's done as we know it. Priest is going to set up something. He says, when I said I was going to end your career, I meant that crap. I meant I was going to end your career, man. I meant it. I'm not just going to say it and then not follow up. I mean, I don't know who you think I am. But Goldberg is running. Goldberg gets out of the ring. But as soon as he runs for Priest, Priest chucks the ladder at him. Priest says, this is genius. You're just wanting the smoke. You're helping me end your career, bucko. As Goldberg goes to find an equalizer as well, Priest chucks the ladder at him again. It's over. No one can change their bets because Priest, everyone thinks that it's over for Goldberg. His career is over. Everything is over. Priest gets on the table. And Priest is celebrating. Says, let's go. And they get on it. Goldberg says, you want to make this a party or not? But Priest is not listening. Priest is just beating him down. And beating him down and beating him down. But Goldberg gets the upper hand, beating him. And Goldberg says, I did not make this return and you know it. A lot of chit-chat in this match, you know.
Is certainly going to threaten Damian's chances in this one. Off the crib. Oh, the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. He climbs into the ring.
Goldberg forgets the ladder. That's obviously going to cost him a little bit more now.
And he's obviously prepared for this as he goes for the ladder.
They're chanting, we want tables, but they already got their wish earlier. Priest gets in the ring.
Vicious right forearm. And Priest is being controlled here. Priest has to find a way to right the ship here. Spinning kick to the gut.
And Priest gets nailed with another jackhammer. But this one lands on that broken piece of table. But Balor's out here. Balor is out here. Balor gets in the ring. And now Balor throwing him into the corner. Balor is beating. Balor comes out here and says, Priest, I know they're barred from ringside. I'm barred from ringside, but I had to help you out. And everyone's booing Balor. This was such a fire match. Everyone going back and forth at it, and they actually kind of stayed in the ring. Goldberg gets up, but Priest does land the choke slam. Priest chucks the chair at him. Good measure as he goes to pick up the ladder. And Priest said, Balor, just whatever. Talk about it on Raw. Priest goes and retains his World Heavyweight Championship. People are booing out the stadium. People cannot believe it at all, but some people can. It's just crazy. Goldberg loses, and as Priest is walking up, Priest says, no more Priest says, no more opportunities. And Rey Mysterio hears that Rey Mysterio is getting a World Heavyweight title shot in a triple threat match with him and Braun Strowman tonight and Damian Priest.
Things are about to get good.
They knock on the door, but no one's there. Goldberg's already got in the ring with a mic. And Rey's coming out now. He's in uniform because his match is up next. And Rey says, Goldberg, I just want to tell you, man, like, I know it was no DQ, but you got cheated by Balor, man. Look, I can set up a fight very quickly against you and Balor tonight. I mean, my fight's up next, so I can't fight him, and we can't do tag team or anything. And Goldberg just kind of puts his head down, closes his eyes, and just kind of rubs his bald head. Says, Rey, just please leave. Rey listens and says, alright, I get you need some time, man. Just call me whenever you need anything.
It's been a wild year, but it's great to be back on Raw.
No, wild doesn't even scratch
the
surface.
Do you mind if I at least stay in the ring? Because my match is up next. Says, sure, but everybody, I just want to say this to anybody. Guys, I can't do this anymore. I can't take all the being cheated.
How dare you expect
I can't take the hate anymore. I can't take the bad matches like at Bash and Berlin, staying in the ring almost the whole time in Survivor Series because Priest is eager to get that ladder up. I can't take this company anymore. Done with WWE. I quit. I quit. Says I quit and he leaves. Priest retains in the triple threat match tonight. But for the next up and coming weeks, over and over and over and over again, we don't see Goldberg at all. In fact, we won't see Goldberg for quite some time now. Because Goldberg has tweeted in all caps, I quit with period, dot. But instead of period, dot, there's 10 of those. He has really quit, we all think. You know what's funny? Priest laughs and says, he just leaves. But now, that's where I leave you guys. Part 2 will be out. I know it's been going on for an hour, but part 2 will be out, and trust me, if it doesn't come out today, it might come out tomorrow, and I got a banger for what happens to Goldberg.